Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you a very interesting shrinking scene, which is this V-cable scene in my hand sitting in the middle of a book. Let's take a look at this base. It's a relatively retro notepad, and then I open the notepad in half. Make the whole scene on this plane. The picture of this scene is a fishing boat sailing at sea. I met a goldfish waving its tail, so what I designed in my mind before doing this scene was to imagine that it was a diary of an old field director. I cut this diary and opened it for him to record interesting voyage stories. So this is one of the more interesting stories. What about the materials needed to make this scene? It's a model of fishing R, and then the model of goldfish. What about the model of goldfish? I only gave him the tail part. Beyond that lies an expansive ocean and rolling waves. Maybe everyone is more interested how to make such a wave. So in this video I will show you how to do a scene like this, especially the texture of the ocean. If you have a favorite friend, you can give me a one-click 3 link, then I will show you how to make it. Let's get started. you.